Hey guys, welcome back to Chicago Reacts. I'm Zach, an actor here in Chicago, joined by
Michael. I am also an actor here in Chicago. We're actually pretty good friends too. And we are currently jumping into the Warhammer universe. Bricky is educating us a bit. We are going through every single Warhammer 40k faction explained. We're still in part 1, but this is our part 2 of reacting to that video. So we're jumping in. We've watched. We just learned about the
Space Marines was where we left off.
Space Marines,
Yeah.
and we're jumping in where we left off.
The 2011 Honda Civic.
Yeah.
So is it any wonder people are afraid of technology?
Technology! The Adeptus Mechanicus. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a technophile cult on Mars. Now, these people are a little bit weird because they don't actually really believe in the Emperor of Mankind. And you might think, oh, whoa,
Heretic.
Bricky, that sounds like some heresy.
Yeah.
A little bit. They believe in the Emperor, they believe in his power, but they don't pray to him. They pray to something called the Omnissiah. And the Omnissiah is this kind of machine god that they believe permeates in all machines. And if you think, well, wait a minute, they believe in a different god as well? That sounds like super heresy. Well, yes-ish, but they also make all your guns, and they make all your tanks, and they make everything that you have, so you can't really tell them to fuck off? Because you're not going to win nothing if you don't got stuff to shoot people with. See, their Omnissiah at least makes sense from their
They do have some leverage
standard.
there.
Yeah, they do.
They believe it to be a deity that permeates through all machines. Your Honda Civic, your standard bolt gun, your Dune Strider Walker, your giant mechs, your huge ships. The Omnissiah is present through all. And the only reason your stuff works is because the machine's spirit in it says it works. If you want your gun to work, your tank to run, you must pray to it. And I mean full stop. You need to start chanting in high Gothic. You need to burn incense. You need to sit on your knees and pray to that car. You need to rub oil on your robes.
I mean, I have
and you need to go a
been very worried when my computer stopped working, but I haven't gone to that level.
You need to do that. They are
Speaking
very
DM
bizarre.
University
They
makes
actually
them.
have a bit of a point because it's obviously working. And if you look at them, I don't know how that works. So they obviously know something about what they're doing. The most notable member of the Adeptus Mechanicus is Archmagos, whatever, Belisarius Call. Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
Belisarius. I love that name.
This is the group we're talking about. These are these weirdos. Here, the Omnissian Creed. The credo, Omnissiah. There is no truth in flesh, only betrayal. There is no strength in flesh, only weakness. There is no constancy in flesh, only decay. There is no certainty in flesh, but death. Flesh is weakness, flesh is death. The Omnissiah is the god of the machines, and if you wish to be whole, if you wish to be holy, if you wish to give unto him, you must saw down your limbs and remove your organs and replace them with mechanical parts, because that is what he wants, and that is how you will become enlightened. Hard technophiles mixed with religious extremism. Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, for their army side of things, they are with the Scutari. The Scutari operate with very bizarre weaponry and lots of different kinds of vehicles, tanks, and different people in between.
Yeah,
They're very weird,
they got some special
but they
stuff.
have extremely wacky and enjoyable, and in fact quite effective, both in the real game and in the lore, weaponry and gear. Overall, as an army on the tabletop, they're very weird and have a whole bunch of different shenanigans, but if you like kind of that quirky, wacky techno thing, I'd give them a pickup. Hell, they're so paranoid. I gotta keep going. They're so paranoid and crazy. These Dune Striders you see right here, one guy was able to make them work. One guy, and he died. And they're so scared they'll never work again that they keep them on and they never turn them off, and they run around in a circle the whole time until they need them, and then they corral it and they go into battle.
What?
Yep. The Adeptus Mechanicus. Now, if you want to talk about faith, though,
The guy who knows how to
talk about the
work
sisters
this
of
die. Don't turn it off. Don't turn it off.
the Sisters of Battle of the Adeptus.
Don't figure it out.
Sororitas,
Don't-
if
don't
that's
turn
how
it
I
off.
pronounce it correctly, is an all-female group of battle sisters going through the ecclesiarchy section of the Imperium. The ecclesiarchy is, of course, the church. This is, imagine a private army of the church, which is scary, and it is. The sisters are an extremely zealotous force, and they take this to a full extreme. They believe in three main things: faith, martyrdom, and fire. Through the bolter, the flamer, and the melta,
it's quite the
the
list
sisters of
there.
battle
That's
are
pretty good.
extremely potent at taking out chaos and heretics. Mainly heretics, because as they are a fighting section of the ecclesiarchy church, that's the big thing they want to kill. Any form of heretic will face the Emperor's justice through those three main weapons: the bolter, the flamer, and the melta, and they will do so with
The melta.
extreme prejudice.
I'm gonna melt.
Literally, they are the closest things we have
gonna melt
to
a bitch.
nuns in space, and I'm talking hardcore nuns. They carry holy fire on their backs. They have holy books and sigils all across their
That's
armor.
sick.
Their
That's
main
very
battle
cool.
tank is a fucking pipe organ missile launcher. They have small babies that they have removed their brain capacity to make them little servant cherubs to fly around and give them ammunition and shit. They drop churches
What?
from low orbit as mini drop pods onto battles. They drop churches into battles.
That is
and they blare
insane.
war
Oh,
hymns
that
and
is
holy
crazy, and I
music
love
from
it.
their frigates in low
Little
atmosphere
servant
and
cherubs
shower holy
and
water
dropping just
across
churches.
the battlefield.
Oh,
These are the
man.
people you are dealing with, and they're fucking awesome. They can literally stave off demons on the tabletop because their faith is that strong. Remember the warp, the demons from the warp? Well, the warp also manifests in your mind. All of your emotions, negative and positive, go through the warp. It's the immaterium, the place of all things. So if you are that mentally fortified, that mentally strong, you can stave off horrifying demons. And all these girls, not a crack in that mental armor. Now, as much as a meme as they are, and as much as their models look a lot like Ongo Gabloglian, yeah, which I can't unsee anymore, I gotta say, I love their design. I think they're extremely cool. They're another army that I'm
that's so
currently
cool.
collecting. They just released a whole new line of figures very recently, and they look wonderful. Everything from Celestine, the living, literally undying saint, from the triumph of Saint Catherine, which is literally a funeral
It
procession.
is very funny
how
and
he
model those
patches
organ
himself
tanks
onto
I
these
mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
This
it's
shit is
cool.
the most
It's really cool.
over-the-top
And-
badassery in a lot of the Warhammer universe.
It's
and
his own
goddamn,
touch
it's
on it.
over the
Yeah.
top. But Sisters of Battle are so cool. While I'm a
Sisters
guardsman
of
at heart,
Battle. Yeah,
this is
that's
such a
very
cool.
Dude, I think
they're
they're
my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little mind control cherubs.
Blast,
That's
the
so
mutant,
twisted,
the
but
heretic,
so
and the
good.
traitor alike
Oh.
are cleansed of their sin.
Oh, you're
of
saying you don't
existence.
believe
So it has
in
been
this? Here,
for
let me drop a
5
church on you,
millennia,
dude.
So shall
just-
it be until the end of time.
Let's start raining
And
churches.
Speaking of burning demons,
I can see.
The Grey Knights.
the Grey Knights are the first army I actually collected back in 7th edition. The Grey Knights are a super secretive and much more old school look at power armored knights, except they are all psychers. All of them have that crazy space magic magician shit.
Oh,
For
cool.
every 100,000 guardsmen, there's one Grey Knight. For every 10,000 Sisters of Battle, there's one Grey Knight. For every 1,000 Space Marines, there's one Grey Knight. Grey Knights are the strongest of the strong, both in mental will and absolute just strength. These
Very
are
cool.
Space Marines that are all high-level psychers, all of them able to specifically do one goal, and that is kill demons. The Emperor believed that the demons of chaos were the #1 threat to the Imperium, and he probably is right. However, this group is entirely based on doing that through a myriad of tactics. Coming from the planet, or I guess the moon of Titan in the Sol system, the Grey Knights are thrown through extremely rigorous training and are as clear of mind and soul as they possibly can be. Since the demons of the warp are the warp and your mind projects to the warp, people can go insane very fast, especially lower level psychers. These Grey Knights need to be able to harness the warp in the presence of demons and stay perfectly sane. One of their characters, one of my favorite characters, is named Castellan Crow. He has a demon blade, the black blade of Mahamahama, and he has to have it on him because it tempts everyone nearby, constantly beckoning them, use my power, use my strength, suck my penis, whatever the possibility. And so he has to keep it on
It's like
him
Sauron's one
all
ring.
the time.
Yeah, the one
as
ring,
this thing
the one
whispers
blade.
to him consistently,
Man.
and he has to stave it off forever, being alone in his chambers or on the battlefield, because anyone who gets too close to it might be tempted a little too hard. He is that pure of heart and mind, and all the characters in the Grey Knights are basically like that. The only issue is that the Grey Knights have a scorched earth policy, more ways than one. If they're fighting demons, demons corrupt and make people crazy. So if I'm a guardsman and I'm fighting demons and the Grey Knights arrive and they kill all the demons, I'm a risk. And so guess who's not making it out of there? On the tabletop, they're very strike fast, strike hard kind of people. They teleport all around the place. They are fast strike groups, small amounts of models because they're so dang strong. You only have so many characters, but with it, you get in there, you're very tough, very tanky, you hit really hard, and you try to bounce around the battlefield quickly, but you don't have numbers, and so every dead Grey Knight hits really damn hard. Right. They're fun, though, if you like that kind of fast striking kind of army. Oh, and also, Kaldor Drago is a thing. We're not even going to get into Kaldor Drago. All right, that is, oh my goodness gracious. I am the hammer, I am the mail about his fist, I am the spear in his hand. Though we are lost, I am the shield on his arm, I am the flight of his arrows, I am the hammer, I am the sword, I am the shield, I am a soldier at the battle at the end of time.
Oh, man.
Grey Knights are pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
They are as holy as
That
you
is
can
for
get
sure.
for a Space Marine. If you like Space Marines and you want to,
Yeah,
that they're holy enough, you want to be holier, Grey Knights.
If
you want to be
I think
holier,
Space Marines are a little tame. Go for the Grey Knights.
Imperial Knights.
Ooh, here we go.
Do you
Imperial
like
Knights.
gigantic walkers the size of homes?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, wait, of
medium-sized
course.
buildings? Do you
Yes.
want
You know
to
who
kill
doesn't?
heretics,
Who
but you
doesn't?
want to kill like 40 of them per turn?
Giant
Do you want
mechs.
a gigantic old school knight noble house style of walkers with giant chainsaw arms? Then you got Imperial Knights. Imperial Knights, it's not a whole lot to talk about them because they're just gigantic walkers, but they have this old school like house feel to them, like literally like they're houses. Each Imperial Knight comes from a house, and each of them act in their own special way. These behemoth of walkers also destroy almost everything in their path, killing full swaths.
Oh, that
of
one didn't do a good
squads
job. Oh, that one did,
couple
though.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
one did.
stepping on legions of troops. Like these things do not mess around, and they look so cool. Imperial Knights and Chaos Knights, actually, for that matter, don't have a whole lot to discuss. They're just super big, heavy walkers, and they look different depending on your house or chaos god you currently believe in. And overall, these things are just really cool if you want to murder everything in your path. They're the big, scary, big unit of Warhammer, and if you want to collect them, go to town. They make for a great painting project, too. Game over back down to earth.
Very cool.
A little bit different, a little more.
Yeah, because you paint the
Yeah, you
figures.
hit all the miniatures.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I would enjoy, honestly.
Yeah. Oh no, same. Yeah.
You know,
So
I thought I was gonna be pretty impressed with the Space Marines, and then we learned about the Sisters and the Grey Knights, and it just keeps getting better. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, this is my favorite. Oh, maybe this faction is my
Maybe, you know,
favorite.
like the sisters literally sound like a meme. like oh, you're practicing heresy. Let me just it's, you know what? I'm not gonna start like raining knowledge on you. I'm gonna
gonna
literally
drop.
just drop physical churches on you, like that. That's a meme.
Yeah.
That's a meme.
I need another weapon to kill you. Come here, cherub, mind-controlled cherub.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so, this world, I think the darkness and the like depravity of this world allows for really creative characters,
Right.
and
Yeah.
different style of like, all these different factions have such like different flavors, but it all has this level of like cruelty and depravity layered into it,
Right.
that is just sick but also fantastic.
It shows you how the absence of morality, so to speak, like how much that can help institute ideas that otherwise would just not be possible. I feel like it just extends that creativity that much more when you remove morality from and this idea of like good and evil, just making everything objectively evil. It's such an interesting idea when you're on the creative side of things, creating whole new armies or beings of people, or creatures or massive tanks, and just I remember when I was younger, I was Games Workshop was where they sold the tabletop games.
Oh, cool.
And I like watching this now. Like I even had some friends in college that were kind of into it, more for like the painting, and like they would collect the minifigures and stuff. But I remember as a kid being like so fascinated by all the different figures, and remember it being so complicated. But finally like exploring it more now, it's just so fun. It's so cool. I cannot wait to keep going. Learning more every step of the way.
And we're going to jump into learning some more factions in part 3 of this video. What we would love to hear in the comment section, like, do you guys own miniatures? Do you paint them? Like, share some of the stuff that you've purchased and the armies that you've collected. We'd love to hear about it, share photos, do all that fun stuff. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on then part 3.
Yeah, that'd be so. Cannot wait.